theelectricbike.com. Benefits of cycling. It doesn't matter if you're going to improve your fitness or health, take care of the environment, or something else. Getting a bicycle can be one of the best choices you'll ever make. In this article, you'll find out the benefits of cycling that improve your health or happiness. And also noting that an electric bike adds the benefit of less chance of overexerting. In many cases, you'll get to your destination faster. In the main cities in America, bicycling will get you faster to planned destinations than your car. Cruising through city centers can be enjoyable when using a bike. You'll sleep more deeply. Stanford University had a research about people with insomnia. Every person had to cycle for about 20 to 30 minutes every second day. As a result, the necessary time for the insomnia person to fall asleep was reduced by half, while sleep time improved for almost an hour. You'll look younger. Every day, cycling can protect the skin against the harmful UV radiation and decrease the signs of aging. Improved circulation via exercise transports nutrients and oxygen to skin cells more efficiently, and at the same time flushes dangerous toxins out. Bicycle riding enhances the environment in the body by optimizing collagen production. Beat illness. Cycling is a perfect way to avoid the doctor. While riding a bike, immune cells become more active so that they can fight away all kinds of infections. Analyze of the University of North Carolina says that people who cycle for 30 minutes every day take a lot less sick days than the people who don't ride a bicycle. Increase your brain power. Researchers from the University of Illinois suggest pedaling to improve your mental strength. Cycling helps in building new brain cells in the hippocampus necessary for excellent memory. Boost your bowels. Experts from Bristol University emphasize the benefits of cycling. This kind of activity helps decrease the time it takes food to move through the large intestine, restricting the amount of water absorbed back into the body and leaving you with softer stool. Accelerated breathing and heart rate helps in stimulating the contraction of intestinal muscles. Live longer. Those who are cycling on a daily basis are at significantly less risk of type 2 diabetes, cardiovascular disease, any cancer, and high blood pressure, etc. The body becomes much more powerful and efficient at defending itself. Save the planet. Bikes produce zero pollution. The efficiency of a bike is incredible. For the same amount of energy, you can travel 3 times faster than walking. Cycling improves your sex life. More physical activity improves your vascular health, which has a significant effect on boosting your sex life. A study from Cornell University concluded that male athletes have the sexual prowess of men several years younger. Another study from Harvard University says that people aged over 50 who cycle at least several hours a week have a 30% lower risk of impotence than those who don't exercise at all. It's good for pregnant women. According to research from Michigan University, pregnant women who exercise regularly recover faster and have better overall mood during their pregnancy. Cycling during that time improves the overall condition of the mother and the fetus. Your boss will love you. Some study of 200 people carried out at the University of Bristol concluded that employees who exercise before work or during lunchtime improved workload management. The study says that those workers felt their interpersonal performance was much better than usual. Heal your heart. Everyday bicycle riding can decrease the risk of heart disease by 50%. Also by a study of the British Heart Foundation, 10,000 fatal heart attacks could be avoided each year if people use more time for exercises. Lose weight by riding your bike. Many people think that jogging is going to help them in losing weight. That's true, but it is pretty hard for you if you are a little larger, because in that case there is some enormous pressure on your feet and joints. Instead, start riding a bike because most of the weight is taken by the saddle. Give your body a break. Cycle away from the big C. The bicycle ride is particularly useful for keeping your cells in working order. A Finnish research discovered that men who exercised at a reasonable level at least 30 minutes a day were more protected from cancer than those who didn't exercise at all. Other studies got the results that women who cycle have often a less chance of getting breast cancer. Avoid pollution. The Imperial College of London found out that passengers in cars, taxis, and buses inhaled much more pollution than cyclists. Body mass index. Jay Zarkowski from Ohio State University concluded that a 1-unit increase in body mass index score corresponded to 8% increase in health. Enjoy healthy family time. Riding a bike is a perfect activity for putting the whole family together. Studies have shown that kids are influenced by their parents' exercise choices. So if your children see you riding your bike regularly, they think it's a normal condition and will want to follow your example. Cycling means guilt-free snacks. Increasing your salt consumption is seldom your doctor's advice. But in the few days leading up to a big ride or sportive, that's precisely what you should do. This gives you the ideal excuse to munch salty foods you might usually avoid. The sodium in them helps to defend your body against hyponatremia, a condition caused by taking too much water without sufficient quantity of sodium that can lead to illness, disorientation, or even something worse. Get better at any sport. An excellent way to improve your shape is everyday cycling. A medical study from Norway concluded that riding a bicycle can keep you in prime condition. Make creative breakthroughs. Artists, musicians, writers, and all sorts of other professionals take some exercise to solve mental blocks. Just 25 minutes of aerobic activity increases at least one measure of creative thinking. Credit goes to the flow of oxygen to your brain when it matters the most. Get fit without much effort. Everyday cycling has huge benefits for your body, which means that regular cyclists enjoy a fitness level equal to a person who is 10 years younger. You're helping others. Many cyclists turn their fitness determination and health into fundraising efforts for the ones with less fortune. The London to Brighton bike ride collected more than 40 million for the British Heart Foundation since 1980. Boost your bellows. It isn't hard to guess that lungs work considerably harder than usual while you ride the bike. An adult cycling uses 10 times more oxygen than they would need to sit in front of the TV for the same period of time. Regular cycling helps with strengthening the cardiovascular system, enabling your lungs and heart to work more efficiently and taking more oxygen where it is needed. You're developing a positive addiction. Replace harmful habits such as alcohol, cigarettes, or eating too much chocolate with positive ones. As a consequence, you'll be a happier person than ever. Burn more fat. Sports psychologists indicate that a body's metabolic rate is not just raised during a ride, but also for several hours after that. For example, after a 30-minute ride, you could still be burning a higher amount of calories for some hours after you stop. One study showed that a cyclist who included fast intervals into their ride burned 3 times more body fat than those who cycled regularly with a slower pace. Get a legal high. A neurologist from the University of Bonn visualized endorphins in the brains of 10 volunteers before and after a 2-hour cardio practice using a technique known as positive emission tomography, also known as PET. Comparing the results, they discovered evidence of more opiate binding of the happy hormone in the regions of the brain known to be involved in emotional processing and dealing with stress. It will make you happy. Even if you feel sad or miserable, get on your bike and see how it does affect your mood. Any decent exercise releases good natural endorphins that help counter stress. Just 30 minutes of exercising a week can be sufficient to give people the lift they need. Make friends and stay happy. University of California researchers discovered socializing releases the hormone oxytocin, which defends the fight or flight response. A study from Harvard Medical School noticed those with the most friends reduced the risk of an unanticipated death by more than 60%. Strengthening their immune system and decreasing blood pressure. The consequences were so significant that the researchers concluded not having close friends or confidants is as harmful to your health as carrying extra weight or smoking. Go for a ride if you feel tired. It sounds strange, but if you're feeling tired, the best thing you should do is go for a ride. Physical activity for just several minutes is an incredibly powerful wake-up call. And exercise directly lowers fatigue levels. Spend quality time with your partner. A lot of couples make several riding dates every week, and it sounds logical. Exercise helps loosen feel-good hormones, so after a drive, you'll have a tender feeling towards each other.